Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So last class we discussed up to example 6. Okay, so what is our topic in the last class? That is nth term of arithmetic progressions. So in this video we have to complete some more examples, that is 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 10 questions. In this video we have to complete these 4 questions. To discuss, we have to repeat once again the before class. Okay, let's start. Nth term of arithmetic progression. What is the general formula? General formula general form of arithmetic progression. What is this? We know that a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and so on up to a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the first term, t1, t2, this is t3, and this is t4. Are you observing here? See, the term 2 we have 1d, term 3 we have 2d, term 4 we have 3d. Are you getting? 3 is a preceding number to 4, right? So what is here? This is a term n, tn. Okay, what is the preceding number of n? That is n minus 1, preceding number. Okay, so finally what is tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So okay, up to here it's good. So why we have to use this? What is the use of this formula? Can you, ma'am? Yes, of course I can. See here, generally if you take sequence 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. Okay, actually this is the term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5. So if they ask, prove that term 15th term, if you need 15th term, term 15th you need, term 15 you need. So by using this formula we can find out easily. See, term 15, what is the term 15? What is the formula of tn? A plus n minus 1 into d. What is a here? A is the first term, that is 2 plus n means 15, tn, row 15 minus 1 into, what is d here? What is d? D means common difference. That is T2 minus T1. D is equal to, what is T2? 4 minus 2. So remaining is 2. Our D is 2. Keep here 2. Okay. Solve this. We get our solution. 15 minus 1 is 14 into 2. So 2 plus 14 2s are 28. 28 plus 2? 30. So our 15th term is 30. You can check. See, if you have a doubt, let's listen. This is the term 5, no? So if we need term 6, definitely everyone knows that what is the term 6 here? 12, right? Term 6 is 12 because of those are even numbers. See, difference is 2, 2, 2. So 10 plus 2 we get 12. 10 plus 2, 12. See, by using this formula we can solve. So this is, we need term 6, no? See, check here. Term 6 we need. Okay, what is a here? A is 2 plus, what is n here? N is 6 minus 1 into, what is d? D is 2. So 2 plus 6 minus 1 is 5 into 2. See, 2 plus 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 2, we get 12. See, is it same or not? Yeah. Like this is very important formula, okay, to solve. So let's go for textbook examples. See, in the question number 7, that is example 7, how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? What is this? See, do you know the table of 3? 3 ones 3, 3 ones 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12, 3 fives are 15. See, what is this? This is the 3 table. So what they asked, how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? So what are the two digits here from 12? 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. So up to 99. Up to 99. Up to 99. So are you understanding, guys? Understand? Up to 99. They ask how many two-digit numbers are divisible by 3. So from starting 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27 up to 99. Please write the sequence. What are they? 12. 12 is a two-digit number and is divisible by 3. Is it right? Because 3 4s are 12. And let's check for second. That is 15. 3 5s are 15. Of course, 3 is divisible by 15. Sorry, 3 is divisible. Right? Next, 18. Next, what? 21. And so on up to 99. Because 3 into 33 is equal to 99. Okay, 3 is divisible by 99 also. Understand? 3 is divisible by 99. So what is the question is, how many terms are there? From 12 to 99 up to here, how many terms are there? This is the question. So very simple and very easy. First of all, find out what is first term. This is first term. This is term 2, term 3, term 4. And what is this? This is term n. That is Tn. Okay. General form. Write down the general form of an arithmetic progression. What is the general form? A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the term n. This is term n. What is this? This is the term 1. What is this? This is the term 2. And this? Term 3. Understand? Okay, to find what is the first term here. First term. First term T1 is equal to A is equal to, what is the first term here? 12. So write down this. First term is 12. And next we have to find the common difference. Common difference. So is this common difference is same or not? Let's check once. D is equal to T2 minus T1. What is T2 here? T2 is 15. T2 is 15 minus T1 is 12. So what is 15 minus 12? Difference is 3. If you have a doubt, let's check another one. T3 minus T2. T3 minus T2. What is T3? 18 minus 15. So 18 minus 15, what will get? Again 3. So our result is constant. Then the sequence is in arithmetic progression. Okay, let's start to find the term n. How many terms we have? Okay, write down the formula. What is Tn formula? This A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, what is the term n here? What is the term n? Term n is 99. Term n is 99 is equal to, what is A? First term, that is 12 plus, what is n? We need to find number of terms. So n like that itself, minus 1 into D. What is the difference here? 3. So 99 is equal to 12 plus, multiply this. Multiply 3 into n. What we get? 3n minus 3 into 1. We get 3. Okay. So 99 is equal to 12 minus 3. What? 9, right? 9 plus 3n. So we need to get out from here. Not get out. So take it away. 3n is equal to 99 and plus 9 will become minus 9. 3n is equal to 99 minus 9. What will get? 90. So n is equal to what? N is equal to 90 and this 3 will come in the right side, then it will perform as division, that is by 3. 3 3s are 9, we get 0, we get n is equal to 30. So how many terms we have? 30 terms we have. 30 terms we have. What? In the conclusion, you have to write like this. So So there are 32 digit numbers divisible by 3. This is our solution. Are you understanding? So let's go for next example 8. See here, example 8. Find the 11th term from the last of the arithmetic progression series given below. 10, 7, 4 and so on up to minus 65. What is this? This is term 1, term 2, term 3. What is this? This is term n. Okay, we have finite sequence. This is not infinite. This is a finite sequence. So what they are asking here? We need to find 11th term from the last of the arithmetic progression. From the last we need to find 11th term. What is the 11th term from the last? Then how can you find? If you need to find from the first like this, in this series, I mean left to right, the 11th term is, it's very simple and easy to find. Okay. So what they are asking? They are asking that from the last we need to find 11th term from the last of the arithmetic progression series. How can you find this? It's very easy and very simple, guys. See, first of all we need to find general form. Just write the general form here. General form of an arithmetic progression, that is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d and so on up to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the general form of arithmetic progression, and a plus n minus 1 into d is the nth term. And what is this a? This is term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. So write down here term n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. So what is here term n? Term n is Tn is minus 62. And a is equal to what? This is the first term. T1 is equal to a is equal to what? 10. Very good. And what is d? D is the common difference, no? So T2 minus T1 is equal to 7 minus 10. What is our answer? Minus 3 is the difference. Okay. What is d? D is equal to minus 3. So substitute in here. Tn is minus 62. Is equal to, what is a? A is 10 plus, we need to find this n minus 1 into d means minus 3. So we need to find a number of terms. First of all we need to find how many number of terms are there. Okay. Then we can declare. So minus 62 is equal to 10 plus minus 3 into n, that is minus 3n. Minus into minus plus 3 ones are 3. Okay. Next, minus 62 is equal to 10 plus into minus what? Minus 3n, then plus 3. So next, minus 62 is equal to 10 plus 3, 13 minus 3n. Okay. We need to get out from here this 3n. We need to take him away. Minus 3n is equal to minus 62, and this plus 13 will becomes minus 13. Okay. 3n is equal to, so what is minus 62 plus 13 ma? What is minus 62 plus 13? See, minus into minus plus 62 plus 13 we have to do 3 plus 2 5, 6 plus 1 7, 75, and in front of 62 we have a negative sign, so keep minus 75. Okay. Next, minus n is equal to minus 75, and this 3 will perform here 75 by 3. So minus get cancel here. 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, remaining 1 are there, and 3 fives are 15. So what is n here? N is equal to 25. So what is the next process here? See, we have a 25 terms. Just wait. I will show you how to find. So look here. they ask to find the 11th term from the last of the arithmetic progression. So our how many terms we have? We have a 25 terms we proved here. So 25 terms we have. So what they ask, 11th term from the last of the arithmetic progression. So which one is the 11th term from the last? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 15 is the 11th term. 11th term from the last. From the last. So if you find term 15, then you get the result. Is it right? Simple. It is very simple. See. Are you getting? So how many terms we have in the arithmetic progression? We have 25 terms in AP. Therefore, the 11th term from the last will be 15th term. Are you getting? Will be 15th term of the series. So what is the term 15? Term 15. What is the formula of Tn? Just we need to know Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. By using this formula we have to do. So in the place of n we have to solve 15. In the place of A means what? The first term. What is that first term? That is 10. A is equal to 10. What is the common difference, ma? What is common difference? What we get here? Minus 3. So write down here minus 3. So solve this. What is A? A is 10 plus what is n? N is 15 minus 1 into D is minus 3. So solve this. What we get? 10 plus 15 minus 1 we get 14 into minus 3. So 10 plus 14 3s are 42 and minus 42 we have. So next 10 plus into minus what? Minus 42. 10 minus 42 minus 32. Not plus 32, minus 32 because 10 is smaller than 42. So that we are keeping negative sign. Okay, what is the term 15 here? Term 15 is minus 32. That is 11th term from the end is minus 32. This is our solution. Let's start for next question. See here in example 9 what they given. A sum of 1000 rupees is invested at 8% simple interest per year. Calculate the interest at the end of the year. Do these interest from an arithmetic progression? If so, find the interest at the end of the year. So do you know the simple interest chapter? It's very very important for competitive exams. So what is the formula of simple interest? Yes, simple interest SI is equal to PTR by 100. So what is P here? P is principal, T is time, R is rate and divided by 100. What is SI here? SI means simple interest. Already they given P is 1000. You have to write here let P is equal to 1000. Not let, already they given you have to write. Okay. Given P is equal to 1000. Time we have to take how many years? How many years from end of the 30 years we have to take. So T is equal to time. So R is equal to rate. What is rate? 8%. What is rate? 8%. So find out here. The interest at the end of first year, in the first year, that means time T is equal to 1. Time T is equal to 1. So P, that is 1000 into T, 1. What is our rate is 8% divided by 100. So cancel 0, 0. What we get? 10 8s are 80 rupees. So 80 rupees interest at the end of the first year. So what about the second year? In the second year we have 160. Same process. In the second year we have 160 rupees. What about the third year? Third year we have 240 rupees. Nothing to do. See guys, in the first year we keep 1. Second year we kept here 2. In the third year we keep 3. So remaining is what is the result? We get 240. So Likewise, 80, 160. This is the first year. That means term 1. This is second year, term 2. This is third year, term 3. So what they are asking, find the interest at the end of 30 years. That means we need to find term 30. Understand? We need to find term 30. 30th term we need to find. This one. Are you getting? Do you know what is the formula of Tn, ma? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So, this is the term n. Sorry, this is the term n. So, term n is 30 is equal to, what is A? A is the first term. That is 80 plus n minus 1 into D. What is n? N is 30. 30 minus 1 into, what is D? D is the common difference. So, how we have to find D? D is equal to T2 minus T1. What is T2? 160 minus T2 is 80. So 160 minus 80, what? 80. So our common difference D is 80. Keep here our answer 80. So again, so 30 is equal to 80 plus 30 minus 1, 29 into 80. So 30 is equal to 80 plus, if you multiply 29 into 80, what we get? 2320. Multiply 30 into 80 plus 2, 2320 is what? 2400. Sorry, this is not 30, this is term 30. Term 30. I forgot to write here. This is term 30. Term 30. So our term 30 is 2400. That means the interest at the end of 30 years will be 2400. Is that? See, find the interest at the end of 30 years. Right? End of the 30 years, what the amount will be? The amount will be 2400. Understand? Let's go for next question here. What they given? See, example 10, last one. In a flower bed, there are 23 rose plants in the first row. So, you think this is a flower bed. So, there are 23 rose plants in the first row. So, in this first row, we have 23 plants, rose plants. Okay. Row is not like this. Just think like this. Okay. First row. First row, we have 23 plants. Second row, we have second row we have 21, third row we have 19, and so on. There are 5 rose plants in the last row, and so on. In the last row we have 5. We have 5 rose plants. So we can write in the series 23, 21, 19, 5. Actually, what is this? This is the first row. That means term 1, term 2, term 3. Up to last, this is term n. And what they are asking, how many rows are there in the flower bed? So they are asking how many rows are there in this flower bed. Are you getting? It's very simple much and very easy to solve this one. See, what is this A here? A is equal to term 1. What is term 1? That is 23. So what is the common difference? D is equal to T2 minus T1. Okay, D is equal to T2 means 21 minus 23. Are you getting? So what is the difference here? 21 minus 23 is minus 2. Why minus 2? Because 21 is smaller than 23. So our difference is minus 2. What is the term n here? Term n is equal to what? 5. Are you getting? Term 1 or an as you wish you can call. Okay. What we have to find? We have to find how many rows are there in the flower bed. So what is the formula of term n, ma? An or term n as you wish. A plus n minus 1 into D. So term n is 5 is equal to, what is A here? First term, that is 23 plus n minus 1 into D is minus 2. See what we have to do. 5 is equal to 23 plus n into minus 2. Minus 2n, minus into minus plus 2 1s are 2, right? 5 is equal to 23 plus 2, 25 plus into minus 2n. Okay, we need to get out from here. minus 2n is equal to 5 and 25 will get minus 25. Okay, minus 2n is equal to 5 minus 25 will become minus 20. Why minus 20? Because 5 is smaller than 25. Again and again I am saying. So let's get cancelled, minus minus. So what is the remaining here? 2n is equal to 20. What is n? N is equal to 20 divided by what? 2. Let's just cancel. What we get? N is equal to 10. So there are 10 flowers in the, there are 10 rows in the flower bed. I hope you guys understand each and every problem. If you have any doubts, just please give in a comment box. Then I can reply you very fastly. Understand? So in the next video, we will discuss exercise 6.2. Okay guys, if you like my video, please like and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and share to your friends. Okay, thank you. Bye.